Ow, ow. Back again, once again, time and time again.
LOI is back in the building. J Nobles.
Two of America's most wanted. You gotta let me say the shit.
Oh, yeah, my
Start
fault.
over. LOI the show. Back again in the building. Two of America's most wanted here.
Is that the shit?
Tone Groove.
J Nobles. We back in the motherfucking building another week. Beautiful day, sunny skies. Shout out to lovely ladies of LOI.
I don't know what the forecast was, but it's not a single cloud up that motherfucking.
It's mildly warm.
It looks hotter than what it is, simply because. But I'm glad you said that shit. Shout out to the lovely ladies at LOI. There's a lot of those.
Yeah, especially now. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a growing sorority.
Yeah. Especially because I think since the last woman that showed some love, I think that's just gonna start a train.
It just rolled. It just skyrocketed.
Domino effect. It's just gonna be more hoes and shit.
This is really a feminist podcast. We pro pussy on here.
Yeah, we're pro pussy. We're pro pussy.
You might not like what we call the pussy from every now and then.
Yeah,
from time
yeah.
to time. Shit might get a little nefarious, a little disrespectful, maybe, if you will. But it's all coming from a good place. It's all love.
Well, what we
That's
call
why we call them the lovely ladies of LOI.
What we call the pussy or what we call women?
What we call women.
Oh, okay.
See,
okay.
I did it again.
I
called women pussy.
You was referring to them as pussy. I was a little.
I reduced them to the genitalia.
Yeah.
That's very chauvinistic of me. You see, we self-aware that type of shit. Right?
Yeah.
What you want to get into first, nigga?
Shit.
Shout out to bitches.
Yeah, shout out to bitches. R.I.P. That black dude. Y'all know that black dude that just died?
It's another black man that's dead.
Yeah, the bald dude.
Bald black man dead.
Lance.
Oh, the dude from The Wire?
From The Wire, dude. I just want to say that shout, R.I.P. to
rest in
him.
peace to him.
I didn't never finish The Wire. It wasn't that good of a show to me. But
I've never seen a single episode in full.
word,
Yeah, no, I've only ever seen partial clips.
good, nigga. It's not that good. I think it's pretty overrated.
Yeah.
Like as a show. I'm more fond of Power. Shout out to 50 Cent.
See,
know what
I
mean?
don't even mess with that for real. It's not really my twist.
I think you should get into that.
It's a Power.
And I'm being serious. Like, you should get into Power.
It looks a little goofy.
I mean,
Unintentionally goofy.
it has its moments. Like, if you look up the outfits, niggas was shitting on the outfits earlier. Like, because, it's always 50 Cent stylist for the show. It's like some extravagant ass fucking, like, oh shit.
Hell yeah.
It's like God came,
I
nigga.
forgot that was a thing
Yeah.
that we had. Nigga
God,
said these niggas still black as hell.
God came. Hey, is it too bright on the shit?
No, I think the exposure was fine the last time, even with that.
I'm about to say, yeah.
Welcome to LOI, where we do production on air.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a beautiful thing. It's
pimp.
real and it's raw. You getting this shit no cut, no chaser.
Yeah, but shout out RP to that bald black dude.
What did he do? He sold drugs?
Nah, he was actually 12.
Lance Reddick.
He was
Lance Reddick.
Yeah, natural causes. Is
Natural
what they say.
shit.
How old was this
I
man?
forgot we had this TV.
60 and died of natural causes.
That's what I'm saying, dog. And
That's
he was in the
scary,
John
bro.
Wick movie.
That's scary.
Is it though?
How naturally can you die? at
Die
60?
naturally at 60, bro. That means that dying naturally at 55 ain't that crazy. Like, you
Bro,
know what I'm
let's
saying?
be
Like,
honest.
that's
Yeah, like you pop
Life-
too many blue chews, you have a natural heart attack. That's natural causes.
Bro,
money packs, boy. Watch out.
yeah, it's a lot of shit to
You
die
know-
from, but what?
Because I was doing a little research on honey packs. Because I was like, I hear niggas talk about this
Wait.
phenomenon.
Wait,
What's up?
research.
Research.
Like, let's be honest about where, like,
you YouTube pure reviews.
okay,
These are peer review.
but are you
documents.
curious?
The shit was in MLA format.
You curious though?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got to struck him with it.
Nah,
I got struck him with a little curiosity.
okay, but you know what I mean. Like, are you curious?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
that's what I want to know.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a little curious.
You know,
Ain't nothing wrong with being a little
You
curious.
are
Nigga.
shit.
You don't kill your cat. nigga.
Okay, yeah.
But I was trying to kill some cat.
Exactly, but the research, did you find some fucking
I
metal?
couldn't find out where to buy that shit. But
Oh.
I was looking at a couple of different reviews and I was
Yeah.
seeing some things. I was like, ultimately, I feel like I don't need the shit. I was just curious about it. I was going to try it out, see if it's going to help me kill some pussy.
You know, it's funny. Like, the way we talk about steroids is completely different than what we talk about dick pills. Because I've taken some blue chews, but if you ask me, like, would you
blue chews
would
in
you
my life? Yeah.
you feel me? But if you would, like, we talked about taking steroids, like Trin, You'd be like, oh, nah, nigga, what the fuck I need to get bigger like that for? But niggas
Nah,
take
this
some
nigga
blue
doing
chew.
both. This niggas on all types of supplements
But
and enhancements.
yeah, but that's just, I'm talking about us though. Like
us
it's funny,
personally?
like it's ironic how we've popped blue chews, but we won't take Trin in the ass.
I mean, whoa. It's a little bit like, we smoke blunts, a little Fronto, a little backwood, but that don't mean we got to smoke cigarettes. Like that's a very fast escalation.
Yeah, but that's kind of like funny
That's
too.
like going from alpha brain to cocaine.
Nah, dog. That's more like, I feel like it's more like coke and crack. You know what I mean? It's
the same thing. See, it's not even comparable.
But it kind of is though, because for a backwood's dirty as shit. Hard.
I wash my woods.
Yeah, but okay, as you should. How you wash it though?
I give it a nice delicate rinse. Yeah. Why you sit so close
Bro,
to me, nigga?
they were grown man size. We need a
We
bigger.
need a bigger table.
We need.
We need a bigger table. I'm tired of brushing delicate
Yeah,
niggas.
and it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's normal now, but it's still like, what the fuck am I rubbing your hand for?
Yeah.
Got my train of thought, nigga.
Shit, it probably isn't really that gay to you.
Yeah, like I said before, you know,
do jujitsu.
I was doing jujitsu.
just
Wait, wait, hold up. That sounded very bad. I do jujitsu.
You do jujitsu.
I had to pause.
You get submitted and tapped out.
No,
That's the reality of the situation.
Nah,
nigga.
nigga.
That's too much. I can't take it no more.
That's funny. That's funny.
So look, I just got a random money drop for some work that I did a couple months ago. So I got some money where we can go to like we can get some new set furniture. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. First,
we gotta make it known that he didn't sell no drugs. Because the way he was that mysterious about this shit, I was like,
hey,
this
yo,
nigga
hey,
AJ.
nigga said, hey, yo, we just got a little money laundering
He
scheme.
found a
We got
pound in
this
a new
shit-
car he bought, and he
shit-
was like, oh shit, nigga.
shit just came in. But
But yeah, you heard it from the boss, nigga. New furniture on the way.
we got to get some new chairs. Have to, nigga. We got bad backs.
Elongated tables. I need elbow room.
Needed like a King Arthur table.
I don't feel socially distanced from this nigga.
Yeah. And 6 feet a lot, but shit. 2 feet too close, nigga.
So, nigga, we got about 6 inches. We got about 6 inches of space in between us.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he was right about that table. What was we right about? Because we was just talking about something. We was about to get to the bottom of that shit.
We was talking. What the fuck was that?
That just come out your mouth?
It was a fucking part of the quote.
Oh, you said that we're more willing to do performance enhancers for our pelvic bones than we are for our fucking muscles. But, it's a lot more accessible. There's no free trial that you can use a promo code to get some steroids.
Tony, like I said on the what was it?
Oh,
2 episodes ago,
Uh-huh.
I was talking about how I saw a trend ad. Like, it was just bright as day, like scrolling through IG. I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I being advertised trend?
Were they offering free samples?
Bro, they was offering consultations, nigga, blood work. You know what I'm saying?
You need blood work. Like, to get a harder dick, you just got to order a pill. No blood work involved. They don't need no samples of saliva or nothing.
What if that's like the next level? It's like specific. I just saw a French robber just run around. Nigga, Pink Panther. Nigga.
He was running like he had a black and white striped shirt.
Yeah.
And a sneaky little man.
Yeah, and a little goofy hat.
So the coppers are at you.
Yeah. Jeez. But oh man. What was
You had it. It was over there. It's right there.
I was about to say it's not over there no more.
It's right there.
Lauren?
It's coming. It's coming. Dick enhancements.
Yeah. It's
You saw an advertisement for Trend online.
My nigga, it's complete like, oh, that's what I was talking about. What if the next level of dick pills is personalized?
Okay.
Almost like
skincare routines, like Curology?
Like,
you gotta take a test.
Or what's that other proactive, type shit?
Yeah. What happened we getting off on a tangent, fuck it.
They still there. They still
there?
It's a proactive.
I don't see no marketing. Their budget must be
yeah.
I don't see no ads.
Well, once you get them early, you kind of have them for the rest of life. But with the dick pills, though, imagine in order to get a dick pill, you have to get like your blood work. You know what I mean? You got to see how your your white T cells are looking, your blood cells.
If they made like it was just a lot more obstacles to jump through to get it done. Like when you was trying to donate that cum, and it's like you just had so many.
Yo, did I talk about that?
We spoke about it, but we can do a little nice recap.
Yo, so a couple months ago,
niggas was down.
Matter
of fact. Hold on, let me frame this first.
Why?
Because there's a nigga in the news recently that he did something because he was down bad for money, and I was gonna ask you, what's the most down bad shit you've ever done?
Yes,
this probably isn't it.
And
you've probably been down bad worse than this.
But this is the most down bad thing I've ever done, like being down bad. So a couple months ago, niggas was down bad. Niggas was down bad. I was looking for ways to get money, and I stumbled upon, donating nut, right?
Yeah.
And, I was just thinking, I drink a lot of water.
A little cash for cum situation.
I'm a healthy individual. I was like, shit. Like,
niggas got good genetics.
Bro, 6'4",
Niggas said he put on a flyer on his, what you call it? Application.
Yeah.
Like 6'4".
Yeah.
Slightly hazel eyes. He's marketing himself.
Hell yeah. So I went through the whole thing.
Comes with jujitsu capabilities.
Can fight. So I did the whole thing. I had to put my email in. I'm kind of excited because on the thing it says up to like hundreds of dollars for donating your nut. That's a dream come true. I've donated my nut to cheap tissues, nigga, like $3 tissues before.
There's a toilet in my grandma's house.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that shit was free.
Free.
I wonder. See, that's why I wanted to do it, and I also wanted to hear about your experience because you've never been paid to nut.
And I'm kind of sad I didn't follow through with it. But it got to a point like a week later, they ended up calling me, right? But I missed the call. So 2 days later, I call them back. I'm like, yo, I missed a call. I missed my window to, get my nut in. Because, that's what it says. You have to respond within this amount of time. So I call back. I'm like, I'm frantic, nigga. I'm like, yo, can I still get in?
Why are they making it such like a pressure situation to go donate some cum?
Nigga, if you don't have order with that, what do you like? You donate nut. You gotta have some order. You gotta have some scheduling. You know what I mean? I don't judge. You know what I mean?
You don't want to work in the office and just be slipping on.
And I'm imagining I'm getting paid hundreds of dollars. So I'm like, shit, they gotta really be on it. I call. The woman's like, she was choosing too. She liked the tone, but she was like, oh yeah, of course, we gonna get you in right now. Come in tomorrow, right? So I think this was a Monday. She said come in on Tuesday, right? So after that, I'm like, all right, cool. Now let's go over this payment process, right?
Because there is supposed to be compensation for this ejaculation.
Yes. Yeah.
That was promised.
Yeah, nigga, it's in the documents, nigga, fine printed. So she's like, it doesn't kind of work like that. Like you have to come in, prove yourself, prove you can nut out a volume that's consistent. Every week or so, like they gotta test your nut.
They gotta make sure you got enough batter.
You gotta go through training, and then maybe you'll get some money. That's basically what the bitch told me.
Yeah.
And it was basically like $25 like Target gift cards. I'm like, my nut ain't worth, a gazillion dollars. But nigga, my nut is worth more than a $25 Target gift card.
I think that they look at it like donating blood.
Bro,
but you can't just pull up with a bus in front of Walmart to get niggas to jerk off in it. Unless you're brazzers.
Unless you're brazzers and you got titties in the bus. You know what I'm saying? Or fucking some freak shit going on. But yeah, I wish I would have did it though, just to experience it. Just to like see how do you talk to a motherfucker that's about to go in and beat their dick? Like how do we
you can't
like do we look each other right in the eyes?
Example? That's like,
and what
you gotta treat that nigga like he's going in for surgery.
But like, yeah, but what that and what language is being used? You see,
we're awfully close.
You see what I'm saying? But you see,
we might have turned this table like we live in a manor.
Yeah, like
you know how the fucking mansion dinner tables be long as a bitch.
Yeah, like Dracula.
Yeah, I want to shout at you.
Yeah,
I don't want to brush knuckles.
I had to play telephone.
Yeah,
but I wanted to hear the language that they used, like because they can't just say, "All right, so you just go in there, and, beat your dick."
Like that shit got to be like going to the yoga studio. Like everybody's a little hippie happy in there. It's good vibes and energies. It's incense lit.
You think it's good vibes?
It's porn being played.
And that's another
you gotta
thing.
Think we're in a building where nuts get busted 24/7.
That's the thing.
From the time that they open to closing, it's come every hour.
You know that
that's the most purest feeling of joy in all of being a human.
You know that Steve Harvey movie, Think Like a Man? You remember when Kevin Hart was doing that little shit? He was busting nuts. He was drinking gallons of water. They didn't have a TV in there. They gave him a magazine. So I was thinking that too. Like, I'm not about to beat my dick to no magazine.
What time,
I'm better than
Think
that.
Like a Man come out?
Bro, 2015. Bro, in the
magazine is probably funnier than internet porn.
In the tens. It's not more intuitive. You know what I mean?
That's back when when magazine porn was having its last run. That's when they had its last little gust of wind.
No, but
You ever jerked off to a magazine?
No.
Word.
I'm curious about this fucking jacking off of money thing.
You
I'm
never
about to go
jerked
back.
off to a magazine? Not even like a little Victoria's Secret catalog in the mail?
I mean, just say you've jacked off to
I
a
jacked
Victoria's
off to
Secret magazine.
It was a newsletter.
It was the new edition.
It was keeping us up to date.
What, like, was it cleavage? I mean, what?
Yeah, it was titties and fringe, nigga.
And this is a nigga that says you don't like skinny bitches. Victoria's Secret only has skinny bitches.
Bro, I've been multiple different niggas.
Of course.
I'm 23 years old. What I was jerking
Cut
off
me a
to
break.
when I was 8 is what I'm jerking off to now.
Yeah.
I used to not really care for ass too much. I was a titty boy.
Titty boy.
Yeah. See, now I'm completely flipped. I can do ass, no titties, but I can't do titties, no ass. Ass is mandatory.
Ass is mandatory.
It's non-negotiable.
You know what's crazy?
What am I gonna grab?
I've been feeling that way, like, for real lately.
My love language is physical touch. I need a bitch with some ass.
Yeah.
It's simple, niggas. Don't blame me, blame the stars. I was born in September.
Yeah. And I think the temperament of a bitch with ass is just more healthy. You know what I mean? It's probably
she has something to sit on.
It's like
imagine having nothing to sit on.
It's like being tall for a dude. It's subconsciously the one thing that dudes will complain about. You don't have to complain about. It's like, hey, fuck it. Yeah, it's like you having a fat ass.
It's like you look at that bitch. Like, she just looks fertile as hell.
That bitch,
she look nurturing.
The door is already open.
Those fucking hips can bear babies.
Yeah,
that's what the whole point is, nigga. It's psychological.
Yeah.
You're looking for the best possible option to carry your cubs. This is biological shit that we dealing with.
Yeah, thick bitches. When I fuck my first fat bitch, I'm gonna tell the show.
I was watching. It was probably that bullshit ass TLC channel. It was called Love After Lockup. Like the niggas was coming home from jail and they was meeting the girl that they was talking to in jail in letters for the first time. And like this one little dude was fucking this real big bitch. Like she was big, like beluga whale,
like bigger than Lizzo.
She was so big that when he met her and he did a little private confessional, he was like, "That bitch bigger than I thought she was." And he already knew she was big.
She was photoshopping them pictures, and it's probably easy to Photoshop fat because it's already malleable.
I was trying to understand the psychology behind like why. I was trying to understand like his mentality because even his family, they was like,
he ungrateful as fuck. But yeah.
Even his family, they was like, I don't know how long this shit gonna last because it's like she ugly. Like they just was plain and simple about it. It's like she isn't attractive. What is he gonna do when he sees the first girl to choose on him that's decent looking? You know what I mean? He's gonna fold. He's been in prison for 14 years, nigga. The first pussy he gets out looks like Precious.
You don't think he's being ungrateful though?
In terms of he's a jail nigga, so he doesn't deserve any pussy for real?
Well, I wouldn't say any pussy, but there has to be a level of realness that you have with yourself. Like you're
realistic expectations.
It's like, nigga, you have a record.
He's 5'4".
Oh, and that's another thing?
That's another thing.
It's like, I mean, Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He's 5'4".
You know what I'm saying? He could probably fight though, so that's cool. But it's just it's a simple fact. Like, nigga, you was in jail. Like, and you worried about the type of pussy you about to get on the outside. You know there's niggas worrying about the pussy. They already outside, and they trying to get some pussy.
Yeah. That's all you have in jail is imagination. Yeah. All you can do is think about the pussy you could potentially get when you get out that motherfucker. Especially if you have a date.
Being in jail turns you into like a 16-year-old. Like, you only thinking about pussy and fighting and, you know, trying to get some money and shit. That shit reverts you back.
It's like your hormones is raging again.
That shit reverts you back.
What was I about to say? I was about to say some shit. Do you think that when them niggas come back, like you do 20 years, you ain't touched a girl in 20 years, that first nut is going to be fucking Godspeed, right? That shit's going to happen instantly.
Yeah, but I've read somewhere that it's like some niggas can't even, like, nut. Like, some niggas, like, they been locked up for so long, they need to, like, take it slow with a bitch. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, God damn. They trying to put their finger in the clit. It's like, nigga, you got to go down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
How pussy work.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a realistic thing they got.
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of forgetting how pussy works, I did some shrooms this weekend.
Yeah.
My whole mission for doing these shrooms was the fuck. I was planning on fucking all these shrooms.
How much?
How many grams?
Yeah.
It was 1.4. It was 1.6 grams. It's a low dosage for niggas like us.
I was about to say, what the fuck?
It's a low dosage.
Pussy.
Mind you.
Was she taking some too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mind you, they were free. So, like, we didn't really get a say on how much we got.
Fuck?
We was like, all right, we're going to have to piece down what we have.
Okay.
Secondly, it was the penis envy joints. It's a very powerful cap.
Context, people that don't know, the penis envy and the
They're taking pictures, nigga. We got a model. Oh. Oh. We'll be back after these messages.
It should be good. Oh yeah, we're about to say we still on this shit.
Oh yeah. Just continue like you did.
But
what was we talking about? Penis envy.
The blue ivy, I believe it's called, and the penis envy is one of the strongest shrooms that are out there. Or the ghost. The ghost shrooms are pretty good too.
Top 3. Those are all top shelf.
Yeah.
Very powerful. So a low dosage like a 1.6 was good money because you know you high off a gram regardless.
Especially, I'm not gonna assume, but was you high off of Mary Jane?
Marijuana.
And it's been a minute since you took in shrooms.
You see, the best time to smoke weed on the planet is when you coming down off a shroom high. If you time that shit right, you're gonna have an immaculate experience. That's just how it is. It's the best time to do it. So that's what I intended. I ain't smoked the weed until after. But we was so high. Like, when you be off shrooms, the way I describe it to niggas who haven't done it before, that shit is just a bag of fun. Like, you just become a Looney Tune. Like, everything is silly.
Did you even care about the pussy?
Bro, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Because when you high off shrooms, you just understand so much. Like, we have to keep making decisions. That's all we do when we're living life. Okay. We just go from one decision to the next decision. So the problem with shrooms is that you realize you could do anything in the world. You could be anywhere in the world right now. But since you can do all of that shit, you end up doing nothing because you can't decide what to do. So we was for an hour, I was just telling her, I was like, yo, we could be fucking right now. And she all giggling like, yeah, we could. And then nothing happens. Like, I'm like, yo, we could be in Texas right now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we could, but nothing happens. So when we finally decided to, like, put my dick inside of her, I was so high. It's just like we started laughing. Like,
yeah.
I was fucking it. At first, I thought I was in it, but I wasn't in it. Everything was just wet. So I was just getting some friction. I'm like, okay.
I was about to say,
so we're fucking on
shroom pussy is probably very healthy.
And then the tip of my dick touched the air mattress. I was like, all right, yeah, this ain't pussy.
Okay. But did it feel like did you think it was?
Like pussy.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's what the shrooms do to you, nigga.
But it did its job.
And then y'all was both on shrooms, so that probably made it like a lot better. You know what I mean?
And then it's like when I realized I wasn't in it, I got up, I looked at her head, it was big as shit, it was moving. We moved on. We put our clothes back on. We couldn't fuck.
Yeah. But it was cool though.
It was cool. Niggas was high.
I was about to say.
Nigga had planes and shit.
You think it would have been cooler if you took more?
It probably would have, but it was also her first time. So you gotta understand.
So you type babysitting the bitch.
Exactly.
You playing parent.
I'm a shaman.
Yeah,
it's
you
like
playing.
I gave her these drugs, and I gotta,
Daddy's dick.
make sure she has a safe travel.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was cool though.
Did she handle it well?
Now, she handled it like how most people handle it their first time being on some psychedelics, nigga. She lost touch with reality. It was disastrous.
She only took 1.6.
Yeah, for the first time.
Damn. And it's crazy, y'all.
Of one of the strongest species of shrooms. I forgot the word I was looking for. Strands.
Strands. Yeah, genus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of
genotypes.
our friends, African friend, fucking a girl, you know her. I don't know, you say bitch name on fucking shit. But she was talking about doing shrooms and shit, and she was kind of nervous on the dosage, and I told her like 2 to 2.5, but then after I was like, I wonder if I just like killed this bitch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, what if you just gave her schizophrenia?
Yeah.
Single-handedly, you prescribed it to her.
I was like, what if she just get that 2.5? That bitch leave the stratosphere.
Shit.
But some things it just like you can't plan for.
Mm-hmm. She might have been able to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
She might be a natural.
You know, some things niggas can't handle. Speaking of can't handle and shit, Jordan, he can't handle the pressure of being a GM no more. This nigga finna sell the Hornets.
Is he the GM? I think he's just the owner. I don't think he's making like the decisions on that shit.
Yeah,
the owner does get the final say.
But it's like looking at how the Hornets have been looking, I'm pretty sure he's been having some say. You know what I mean? He's just a bad look, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's just it's like the nigga be drunk with big jeans on the sideline.
You know what's interesting? Jordan, the name Jordan has become like a verb. I think that's the right thing. It's definitely not a noun.
Action.
I'm high. Forgive me. So shout out to all my linguist niggas. Let me know how wrong I am in the comments. I didn't even have to say that. They were going to do it to begin with.
Yeah.
I think it's a verb.
It's
for like being the best to do that particular thing. Like you can be the Jordan of Dennis. You can be the Jordan of Easter egg hunting. You can be the Jordan of profits. You can be the Jordan of golf. But Jordan is only really good at basketball.
Yeah.
That nigga tried baseball. That shit, you know.
The nigga tried gambling. Allegedly.
And allegedly got his dad killed.
I was about to say.
That's just a rumor, though. That's just like some mob shit. I don't really know if that's true. I don't really believe in it. It is getting a little toasty in here. AJ was right.
You think so?
Yeah, just a little bit.
You see,
you don't got no sleeves.
That's another thing. I dropped the sleeves off. You feel me? They in the bag, though. Just in case. Yeah.
I might have to lose my sleeves.
This nigga starting to breathe faster and shit.
But yeah, he's not good at being a basketball team owner.
I don't know, man. He might be a shitty person too.
That's what I heard.
That's what they say, but like, nigga, he's a good basketball player, an amazing basketball player. But nigga, he might be a shitty person, a shitty owner.
Mm-hmm. He got a shitty liver.
Shitty liver, probably literally.
Yeah, no, literally, nigga.
Yeah.
He be sipping. He be sipping that dark shit too. You can see it in his eyes.
Yeah.
It look like that nigga got yandis.
You think Jordan be sipping Tris? Jordan be sipping Tris?
I don't know if that's expensive enough for this nigga.
Yeah.
This nigga is Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Yeah. That nigga drink cognac.
Nigga, he's drinking some shit you can't pronounce.
Exactly.
If you could read the bottle, he's not drinking it.
Yeah.
You see how broke we are, nigga?
That nigga take helicopters.
We not even in as close to the same stratosphere as Michael Jordan. We couldn't. He's one of them niggas like you just couldn't see on accident.
I wonder who's like making Michael Jordan feel inferior. You know what I mean? Like he gets around a nigga and he's like, because you know once he's out of basketball, like he got that, but now he's just rich. And then like once you start talking money, it's a lot of motherfuckers with money.
He's a sensitive individual.
Like Vince McMahon
yeah,
has more money than Michael Jordan, I'm pretty sure. Wrestling nigga?
Maybe.
Can we look that up? Vince McMahon?
Who's richer?
Let's pocket watch these niggas.
Yeah, nigga. What the Forbes list say?
And speaking of pocket watches, throw that out there. Matt Barnes has to pay like $150,000 in back child support.
Oh,
which I thought was like, it's crazy number. But I was wondering, how the fuck do I know that? Like, how the fuck does anybody know that?
Michael Jordan, net worth $2 billion USD.
Estimations. Yeah.
Estimations.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon, $2.7 billion.
You got him.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
You got him.
Wrestling, bro. How can you beat that shit?
And for a nigga like Michael Jordan, that little .7, that's everything.
That's everything.
It's everything in the world.
Nigga, I was watching.
That's 2 repeats.
I was watching AEW last night. I felt like a child again. I'm like, yo, these niggas like wrestling and shit, jumping off the ropes.
The new shit?
Yeah. But they're not as
I've been
cool.
hearing a lot about the new age of wrestling, that it loses its purity. Them niggas is not slamming off that mat like they used to.
You feel me?
The characters ain't as believable or some shit, right?
It's almost, like, I don't want to sound like an old head, but like how niggas talk about football, how old, football players, like, man, these niggas soft now. That's how I feel about wrestling. Like, I used to wrestle harder than these niggas on my fucking twin bed with my fucking cousins. You feel me? Slamming hard on the mat. I'm even playing like I'm really hurt. They like, oh shit, you okay, nigga? It's like, yeah, I'm fine. But it's like, it's the emotion, you feel me?
I was never into wrestling like that.
And then I'm chilling. I was watching it with a bitch. We watching the show, and she's like, oh, wow, that's my cousin. I'm like, bitch, what? She's like, yeah, like the nigga wrestles. I'm like, bitch, what? I'm like, all right, this nigga next to Jeff Hardy. Well, congratulations, bitch.
Is it weird to fuck a bitch after you watch wrestling with her? You was just watching about an hour and 30 minutes.
Okay, to be specific.
Of sweaty big men.
Whoa, you see, it was women's too. It was a women's tag teams match. Some of them all were pretty buff, but the others were, like kind of like regular bitches.
I mean, like, they women, but, the bearded lady at the circus is a woman.
Nah, but she's more like,
you don't really mean
she looks like she has a beard. These bitches don't have beards. They just have...
These bitches have testosterone.
They have a little bit of striations, a little bit of, you can see the fibers in the forearm. You know what I mean? Just a little bit.
Bitches built like chimpanzees.
But we wasn't just watching, fucking... the Colossus takes on the fucking, yeah.
See, I'm gonna fuck you just right after this.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
We'll see who gets the belt.
But you see, oh shit. Nah, yeah. Nah.
I was never into wrestling though. That was never like some shit for me.
Word?
Yeah. So I was busy playing real sports.
Nah, you see.
I was outside actually getting active instead of watching niggas get active.
Nigga, you stupid nigga. Yeah.
True.
Watching niggas get active.
There's viewers, there's
you
consumers,
was wrestling?
and there's performers.
You was wrestling?
Nah, I wasn't doing no wrestling.
Oh, you was
I
hooping.
was like fighting, but we wasn't wrestling.
Oh, you was hooping.
I mean, I guess we was wrestling.
So you ain't watch no TV?
Slap boxing and shit.
Slap boxing
choking
and
niggas.
shit. I was never a big fan. I used to hate when niggas slap boxed in Wakefield.
In my, at that point in time, in high school,
I used to
not
hate
slap
that
boxing
shit.
me. I'm too over that shit.
I got jeans on, nigga.
Nigga, we in school.
Right, like,
Niggas was very childish, though.
I remember.
That's just all it was.
Bro, niggas was so childish, and it was a waste of time. Like, let's just fight, to be honest. Like, let's just fight, bro.
Like, we just that bored.
Because somebody's going to get smacked hard enough to where it might as well be a fight.
I wonder what would have happened if we, paid attention and applied ourselves.
Niggas applied us a...
Nigga, we was smacking each other in the hallway. We wasn't studying. We wasn't doing homework.
Tony, we was watching niggas smack themselves in the hallway. We wasn't smacking niggas in the hallway.
And we still didn't become the valedictorians.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, only one of our friends got a stripe. Shout out to _𝐶𝐵𝑎𝑠. And that nigga was in a club.
He got a stripe?
That nigga was in a... it's like one of those obscure clubs. Like, nigga, he was just in a club, so he got a little stripe.
This nigga had a double life.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was doing that shit.
Yeah, Accord, that's the real Accord.
Yeah. Nigga had extracurricular activities.
Yeah, nigga see that. Bro, all you had to do was join the book club and nigga read the title. You know what I mean? Yeah, nah.
Were you one of them niggas that was hating on the other kids that knew what they was doing in life? The niggas that got shit figured out? Like they running for student government body and shit?
Nah, because a lot of time when I was in college, them niggas was doing goofy shit. Like a lot of the bitches was hoes, and a lot of the dudes was, you know. I'm not going to even put that out there, but I heard something like, you know, weird shit. You know what I mean?
Oh,
no,
like
these politicians,
harassment.
These politicians get touchy on every level. You know what I mean? College don't matter, but you know, I don't know, like maybe I don't know. I'm gonna just say yeah. Fuck it. Yeah. Fuck it. I was hating.
You was just telling Young Bull that that's a path that he should go down. You was just giving this shit out as advice, nigga.
But I wasn't saying it like. But it depends on where you want to go with it. Like if you want to be an electrician, I guess you could do that. You know, you could be the electrician state of board Congress nigga. Like I mean, I guess. But it makes sense if you want to. For instance, this is one girl. I think her name Nicole, but she was at the fucking Oscars with, you know, an Aggie Pride vest. I think we seen that shit.
Yeah, we did see
But
that
she was out there at the Oscars talking to motherfucking nigga Rocky Balboa and shit.
Why?
Bro, that's what happens when you have these connections.
That's what happens when you're not smacking your homies outside of homeroom. This bitch was paying attention, nigga. She did something with her life.
Yeah. Yeah. It's tricky. Niggas is stupid. You know, it's not a... But we found it a lot early. We got lucky. Like in the midst of all the chaos, like when niggas was like, yo, what niggas gonna do with our lives and shit? We was recording. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we was investing in our future.
And all that shit has led up to this, which is fucking crazy.
Hell yeah.
Like, niggas was dead ass in the car.
Only thing that changed is the situation. We just as broke.
Yeah.
Niggas been broke for so long. I feel like when we actually do get a little bit of money, we mentally still gonna be poor.
Stuck in the mindset.
Like Terry Crews on Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah.
Niggas might get poorer.
But he never got money, though. That nigga was always broke.
Yeah, but
that nigga used to work.
That doesn't leave you. That's trauma. That's PTSD.
That nigga used to work 4 jobs. Oh, was that the joke?
What?
Of like the whole him being broke. Like he actually had money, but it's just a mindset. Like, you know Chris Rock.
Nah, that's not the joke. Them niggas was living in best style.
Oh, yeah. But you know, that would be the joke, though. Like, he has all this fucking money, and he's just like, oh, nigga, we still broke. I gotta say this money.
Yeah, nah. He was actually broke. It was justifiable.
How you work 4 jobs and you still broke?
But, like, when you get some bread, right, you're not going to have a fleet of cars. Like, this shit isn't Grand Theft Auto online. You're not just going to have a bunch of skins.
You know how much money?
You might get niggers.
You know how much money we would have to get a fleet of cars, nigga? Like, I could have a couple Toyota Camrys,
some on what whips are in the fleet.
Some Infinities, nigga.
You can have a fleet of Honda Civics.
Nigga.
Bunch of different colors.
I would rather have a fleet of Acuras before I have a fleet of Hondas.
All right.
Maybe some Lexus.
You know, personal choice and preferences. But some niggas like Civics. Some niggas like Kias.
All the money that I would spend on a fleet, I would probably spend that shit on a nice condo, which might still be stupid too, but you know.
As long as you are being smart about it. Like, you could just buy a condo and live in that, or you could be the lord of the land, lease it, rent it out, do what you have to do. Get some income passively every month.
Yeah.
You know, make sure you're set up for financial success.
Yeah. See, rich dad, poor dad, nigga.
Nigga.
Robert Kwazowski, whatever the nigga name
up,
is.
Nigga, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's all about right now. That's what I almost accidentally recorded of. If we would have fucked off them shrooms, there would have been a porn tape of me out.
Oh, you recorded
it? It wouldn't have been out, but we was recording for some reason. And when I was high off shrooms, I had a realization. I was like, yo, niggas just be on cameras.
Yo, my nigga.
Yo, we're being recorded multiple times a day, a week.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy. Speaking of being recorded, I was watching a porn documentary, right? The shit is called...
That's what you calling them now?
The shit is called The Money Shot. Yeah. I like that name, The Money Shot. The shit was on Netflix. But, yeah, it was on... Yeah. But I'm watching this shit, and it was a very interesting ride, to say the least. Like, it started out kind of happy, like, yeah, you know, this white girl talking about it. Yeah, you know, this is literally what she said. You know, I was just got done out of high school or college, needed a job. She typed in Google porn script writer. Saw some shit in Montreal, applied. She's working there.
So you mean to tell me this bitch graduated college?
Bro, that's
She's
what
like,
the bitch said.
I need something stable.
I need a job.
Let me Google porn script auditions.
She said porn script writer. So she's the writer. She writes.
Wanted to do the storyboard.
Yeah, she's the one who probably wrote, you know, Darth Vader getting his dick sucked by fucking Zelda or some shit. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Like the dad is, he has ED.
Yeah.
Mom pays all the bills. She's tired of this nigga's shit. So she fucked his son.
Yeah.
That's her.
Yeah.
How many different plots for porn can you come up with? At a certain point, are they just recycling the same things?
Nah, son, bro. Nah. You can get very creative, nigga. Trust me.
All right.
But it was interesting because it was kind of a documentary exposing like the faults of Pornhub, but it didn't start out that way.
A Pornhub or the industry?
Pornhub. It was all about Pornhub. This bitch said that. Let me see. Did I write this shit down?
Mm-hmm. Refer to the notes, nigga. Refer to your scroll.
Yeah, I fucking write like a goddamn.
Like you're illiterate, nigga.
Jesus,
Like you have a hard head.
Jesus Christ.
You can't even read your own shit.
I can't.
That shit look like Hebrew from here.
Associated with my body.
This shit is ancient hieroglyphics.
This bitch said every element of the internet. This bitch said every element of the internet has been led and influenced by pornography.
Okay.
She said that
every element.
Every element.
Even the viral cat videos that go viral.
Every element of the internet has been influenced by pornography, right? And before that, because the point is they want to take it down.
This is with Rashida Jones. Is it that documentary?
Rashida Jones did a documentary.
It's called.
Yeah.
It's
I'll look it up. But what's the name of it?
That shit was
the
just
money
a side
shot.
mission, huh?
The money shot.
That shit was just a side mission.
Hey, nigga, watch that shit too. It's pretty fucking interesting.
Her dad probably watched a lot of porn.
Who?
Quincy Jones.
Yeah, it was probably Diddy Funhouse in that motherfucker. But she was also. It moved on to this fat bitch.
Okay.
And this fat girl was
BBW.
Pretty interesting, right?
Yeah.
Her name was fucking
Precious.
Nah, her name is actually, I mean, I guess it's dope.
Beluga.
It's like Gwen Swan or some shit.
Gwen Swan, like pork?
Yeah. Fat. He said Gwen Swan. That's funny. But she is fat though. But she said it was interesting watching her.
You good? Straight? We've had way worse than this.
I was about to say. Oh yeah, all you gotta do is just. Yeah, we've had way worse.
Yeah. I'm not even phased.
I'm not even phased either. Oh yeah.
It's a little bit inside the fur.
Yeah. But to the fat bitch, she was kind of miserable. Like she said some weird shit. She was like, people with my.
We recording, right? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Nah, shit. But she was like, people associated with my body type. Like my body type isn't associated with sex work, which is kind of like a.
My body type isn't associated conventionally. Because
I immediately went to like, nigga.
There's
like
a couple different categories for you, bitch.
A fat white bitch in a pimp's playhouse
Pog,
is like
chubby chaser.
Every pimp ever has said a fat white bitch will make you the most money.
Pigpen.
Yeah. She's like ignorant as fuck.
That's what they say. I don't think that the sentiment is that fat white girls make the most money. I think the point is that even the fattest white girl is going to make more money.
A fat white
than
bitch.
Other ethnicities.
A fat white bitch.
What is this? Some highlights?
Because you have to hear her say it.
Is that her right there?
Because you can instantly tell like she's insecure. Yeah, fat white bitch. You see her.
Mm-hmm.
Let's watch it this way.
She's redhead.
Just gonna play a couple seconds.
Pretty big bitch. No, like a pretty bitch. That's
Yeah,
big,
yeah.
Not a pretty big bitch.
I forgot. Let's describe this bitch. She's like.
She's pretty. It's a pretty girl right there. She's pretty. Pretty bitch.
Hey, okay. Hey,
You are hard on these hoes.
Tony.
She's You get what I'm saying?
I get what you. Well, whoa, don't say she's pretty. And then say
you gotta find it. It's like abstract art.
I can find. She's a pretty bitch.
Look in
She's
there.
a pretty bitch. But she says she identifies politically as a sex worker. What the fuck does that mean?
Politically, she sucks dick.
She's a political sex worker.
A political sex worker.
She's a fucking martyr. Where's this part at?
She said she identifies as a sex worker, nigga. There's no politics.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. But hold up, one second.
It's a long shot of her toys.
Oh, and the bitch won an award. She's not like.
What is the award for?
No, basic bitch. Yeah,
she's an accredited whore.
She won.
She's an award-winning bitch.
She won the X-Bix. I don't know. I've never heard of that award. X-Bix award, but 𝙺𝙾𝚃𝚃. That's her name. I like that name, 𝙺𝙾𝚃𝚃. It just rolls off the tongue. But best BBW clip artist. So this bitch is talented, Tony.
Clip artist.
Best BBW clip artist.
So she has the best shorts.
She has
She has the best reels.
That bitch is like.
Shout out to that bitch production team.
She JRE with the reels, nigga. But look, hold up. That's a nice award too.
That's not no cheap shit either.
The words porn star and sex worker don't associate with a lot of people with my body type.
Let's describe her body type.
But
because she's not as big as I imagine.
She's not even like.
She got some long ass titties, but
I'm gonna skip to a part because they show some titties, so we can see that.
Like unhinged.
Yeah.
In the truest form.
But she's talking like she's the fetish of fat bitches. Like you're like, bitch, you just a chubby fat bitch.
I don't understand what's the problem with serving the lane.
And
like
why
you got your lane.
And why is she trying to feel bad for? Like, what do you mean, fat? Nobody sees fat girls in sex work as like a thing.
She sounds like Calvin Davis, the model nigga. There was like, there was no portly, bald-headed black dudes and modeling ass growing up.
Bro,
when she was watching porn, she didn't see herself.
That's
probably what her origin story was.
But
she was like, I need to be the big bitch in porn for all the other big bitches.
But another thing,
a martyr, nigga.
Another thing, which is very important, this is a white woman. Because I was even thinking.
We didn't mention that before?
No, but
support.
That's a important thing. Because, like, there's always been BBW black porn, like, in the streets. So, being that she's a white woman, that's probably how it works for them. Because, being a fat white bitch isn't, like, popular over there. You know what I mean?
Depends on where you at.
But mainly black dudes like big women.
Where is she at? Is this America?
This is America.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't realize fat women do porn. Bitch, what are you talking? Nobody's ever said that. Nobody's ever said that, dog.
Happened.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just a goofy bitch.
She needed a theme. She needed a story to be in this documentary.
She needed what's it called? A virtue signal? Is that the right term? Is that the right term?
Yeah.
We'll see about it.
I don't know. There might be a little something to it. Like, imagine, put yourself in her shoes. Like, what would be the male version of that? Like, you have a scientifically small penis.
Yeah.
And it's like you go around telling motherfuckers you a porn star because you fuck on film. But they like, nigga, you a porn star with that dick? That's what's happening to her.
Dude, nigga, that example is way too good for this bitch, nigga.
Thank you. Nigga.
But, nigga, but it's like, oh, this was it.
I think I would fuck that bitch.
I'm gonna skip to the part where she's like,
This shit just escalated very
quickly.
But
look.
I wouldn't fuck that bitch. I take it back.
Listen to what she's saying. she's dancing, and she said, "I got a perfect body, but sometimes I forget." Only fat bitches like do some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Like they do mantra music.
Like look at her. Look at her. I got a perfect body. Like
she's
who
trying
says
to
that?
She's trying to convince herself, nigga. She's trying to do hypnosis.
It's
turn that shit off.
Nigga, 2 minutes. Nigga, 3 seconds you wanted to fuck that bitch. 3 seconds.
Because I saw it from a different angle.
Okay, but let me just for, our content.
You know what's interesting?
Oh, and it gave out a secret on how they come on themselves. She has a cum gun.
What?
A cum gun.
So
because she's like in the camera and the legs open, she's like, "You're really gonna get on the airport before fucking me?" And I'm like, where the fuck can they be at? That nigga must live close to the airport because he gotta go. Yeah, he gotta go. But
and why does he have to bitch before you leave?
Why these guys not on this bitch titties?
Pussy on the plane.
Yeah, beat your dick on the plane
Let
or something.
pussy on that plane.
But where I just want to show the cum gun. It's like a little.
So this is what they use to get the money shot.
This is how
you know how like in a
because it's not like it's a dude behind the camera like, "Bitch, please hurry up, like I'm about to bust." It's a little squirt.
For the dude or for the girl? Who's using this cum gun?
The girl, like she's on camera and she's like, "Oh no, please don't come on me." And then she uses the cum gun on herself. So it's like, so if the nigga's watching, it's like, I'm coming on her titties. Yeah.
So she's doing solo porn. She's not fucking nobody else.
She talks about that. She has done, some group porn.
Homemade shit.
Some orgies and things of that nature.
Like a homemade muffin.
Oh, I think it's... You heard that?
Nah.
Are you going to come on my titties? Oh, that's it.
Okay. That's the cum gun? That shit look like it can blow bubbles.
This is my lube shooter.
Lube shooter. Excuse me, nigga.
Come on, baby. Yeah, come on.
Man, we gonna get demonetized, Justin.
That's not gonna work, nigga. That ain't gonna work.
That one's for show.
First of all,
it's either gonna be yellow or red on YouTube.
We definitely can't show what just happened because
I never thought about that.
We was just watching porn.
Yeah, but
that's what we just did.
But you wanted to see the lube shooter, nigga. What can I say?
I mean, I didn't express that much interest.
But you
seem like you was very enthusiastic and showing me.
Well, nigga, don't act like you wanted to see it, nigga.
I was curious.
But her titties. Put it like this.
Wait, you can just show titties on Netflix like that?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I would fuck her, but don't think that's like fucking,
Yeah, and she would have to be wearing that.
She looks like a
cow gown.
Oh yeah, why is she a fat girl? You see, it's a fat pity party, my nigga.
Yeah,
she's a fat girl wearing a cowish dress.
Nigga, this is virtue signaling.
Bitch got cow print.
She's a victim. She makes niggas nuts for a living, and she's a victim.
But it was really like a pity party. She was like, not everybody can do mainstream porn.
Mainstream porn.
But everybody can do amateur porn. It's like she's kind of belittling. I don't know. But it was interesting. But it then went on to talk about how it's a lot of child pornography.
Oh, Jesus.
On fucking Pornhub.
Yeah, we ain't gonna make no money on this episode.
It's a lot of child pornography.
Yeah, we ain't making no.
It's like we gonna be all right.
Who gonna advertise on this?
We'll be all right. a little time.
Damn it, we selling up. We gotta worry about advertising.
Yeah, nigga.
Shit.
Fuck. It's straight though. They'll come to us. Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
This some Blue Chew shit.
If you got you a big portly white bitch, you gotta fuck. You need a harder dick.
And shout out to Gwenadora. You know what I mean? She's a lovely lady.
She looks like she's fantastic at what she does. But what was you about to say? There was something incoming, nigga.
It talks about it's a lot of child trafficking.
Yeah.
There's this one story that happened. These kids in high school, probably 15, 14. Mm-hmm. This dude, there was a hoe in school. And, the school whore. And you know, in the documentary, like they made her sound like a hoe. Like all he did was text her, like, "Hey yo, show me some titties." She sent some titties. He asked again for a couple weeks. She did it. You know, she did as obliged.
Amazon Prime, nigga.
He, you know, did some unexplainable shit. He went on Pornhub. He fucking uploaded the pictures to Pornhub. She asked to take them down.
Titties look profitable.
You feel me? Some of them got taken down, but when they was taken down, they were just re-uploaded again, and it kind of started this whole, you know, movement of like banning porn on the internet.
Because when you upload a video to Pornhub,
in the beginning you didn't have to be a verified user.
And do you have to put how old the people participating in the video are?
Nah,
that's not even a requirement, right?
And I didn't even know. Well, I knew, but it gave like facts, like the phrase.
Statistical analytics.
Yeah, the phrase "teen" is just body type.
Yeah,
and teen is like a petite bitch.
That's what all porn categories are. It's just body type, color, shape, amount of hair on the pussy. It's all body type. Sex is physical. You might want a big titty Cambodian bitch. That's very specific. You got to order that.
I was about to say, nigga, I'm about to start motherfucking talking sweet on the mic to these bitches on Pornhub. It's a lot of that. Like, because I was just looking at just sex work overall.
Do tell.
It's very fucking profitable, nigga. Pornhub is like one of the most top 10 search sites in history. That's like being like, it's up there with like the.
I wonder what gets more daily users, Pornhub or the Bible. How many niggas you think reading the Bible a day? How
put
many
it like
niggas
this.
On Pornhub busting nuts and socks a day?
Put it like this. There's more people going to Pornhub than are going to the dictionary website. Like www.com.
Sources. You more likely to have a Playboy than at the how you say? I can't even say it.
The source.
The source.
That shit sound like a dinosaur. But yeah, nigga, it's
definitely more niggas jerking off. The more I'm thinking about it,
it's more people jerking
more
off.
nuts being busted.
It's probably
I wonder if there is like a God, how Christians say.
Yeah.
Like what he be thinking when he look at this shit.
I mean, he should be happy. We were made in his image.
This must be like one of them inventions that you just leave on the shelf.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and he can't pay attention to all of us individually. He'd be wasting so much time. Like, it's niggas who are just lost causes. It's no point in even checking in on this nigga. He knows he's in his room busting a nut somewhere. To himself.
God, you know, like how you look at like a bad My Player character, like, fuck, I should have made his arms longer. That's probably how God looking at it. Like, it's like, I still love this character.
I just didn't give him enough common sense.
But it's like, the nigga vertical not high enough. His attributes a little off. He's not the best that I can do.
His decision-making capabilities are impaired.
Nigga don't got no IQ, you feel me? So, yeah, I guess to answer your question, you probably like, yo, these fucking niggas ignorant.
Niggas is, lost causes, niggas. Bebe's kids.
Doofuses.
A whole planet of them.
Goddamn doofus. Speaking of Bebe kids, Morant and Jalen Rose. This shit.
Oh, God, I hope I say that's your phone. Go ahead.
That's my phone?
Yeah.
I thought that was your phone.
We got the same phone.
Jalen, did y'all see this? Yeah. It was
scripted.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was very entertaining.
It was
very entertaining.
Hilarious.
Yes, it was.
Like it first of all, the nigga didn't even want to get a haircut before.
I noticed that.
It's
why they making it seem like he started smoking crack?
Bro, you want to know what's crazy? What they're doing to him, like at first I was like, yo, they trying to AI him. But at this point, nigga, they trying to Michael Vick him.
They're trying to hit him with that killer crossover, nigga.
Nigga, they trying to Michael Vick him.
They're trying to sick the dogs on him now.
Yeah, like how dogs were to Michael Vick, guns and artillery. This nigga, he's gonna have to become a liberal now. You understand that, right?
He's gonna have to identify as queer to get out of this.
And no guns.
His only hope. Nigga.
Queers don't carry guns.
Queers don't carry guns.
Queers don't carry guns,
It's part of the rules, nigga.
It's part of the rules, nigga. You can't hold.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like
heavy metal.
Really not helping this situation because it's like, even when he was on there, the shit he was saying, it sounded so disingenuous. He didn't sound apologetic. Yeah,
but
sorry,
it didn't make it better.
It sounded
that
like his publicist possessed him.
But
it sounded like they had cue cards up and he was reading them shits.
it didn't make for Jalen. It didn't make it better that Jalen Rose is a terrible interviewer. Like I hate this nigga as an interviewer.
No,
but
they did that for Ja.
But
that was the best person to give like an interview to John Morant and talk about it without really like
the
nigga, you stupid.
Look,
Jalen Rose ain't gonna call him stupid. Jalen Rose has done wrong first. He just didn't get caught.
Yo, I watched the whole thing.
Slightly slicker.
It was points and times. Like in the middle, Ja started to break.
Yeah,
he started to break. It
was like that YSL interrogation video.
He started to go. Like I said, I was just defending myself.
Nigga, check
like,
his posts.
He started, like he started to get a little angry because like, yo, like I said, I was just protecting myself, my family.
I'm saying everything to keep these sponsorships.
Yeah, like, and allegedly, can we search this up real quick? He lost like $39 million being out
from Powerade. Oh, you talking about just from the game suspensions?
That's what I read from the games, but
I believe the terminology is he's suspended indefinitely, right?
And until
they don't know.
I heard it was 8 games.
I don't know. We about to find out. I'm assuming
it was two things. Games. It's officially 8 games, but before that 8-game thing, I saw a bunch of articles talking about indefinitely.
Yeah, it was indefinitely.
When he returned.
Yeah, I thought he was like kicked out officially for a minute, and then it came back to be only 8 games.
This nigga Jalen
losing, I think it's like $12 million a game. There's no way. That's crazy.
But if that's true, that's fucking crazy, and he's probably going through it.
Yeah,
$12 million a game.
The 8-game suspension, $668,000
a game
total. I think.
Oh,
see, that's why he ain't getting no haircut, nigga.
Yeah, because he's getting $12 million for the entire season, so he's leaving 668,000
on the table. It's a wicked game.
Because he's supposed to be signing to his big $200 million contract. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He hasn't gotten it yet. That $200 million number is always surrounding John Morant. He technically hasn't closed that deal though. It's just what he's estimated to make low key.
It's just like what he would have made if he would have just.
If you're a perfect person and you're not doing all this, you will be getting on your next contract. It'd be at least 200.
Who's burning their career faster, Kyrie or Ja?
Or the baby?
Nah,
that's a good one. That's a good one. The baby is shitting his pamper right now.
Yeah, for real. This shit's terrible.
He got a song with Anthony Hamilton. It was alright, but Kyrie did it more righteously. Like it was more of an ethic. It wasn't him just doing nigga shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say I respect the way Kyrie
he did it like a gentleman.
Kyrie had the attitude like, bro, if y'all don't want me to play, it's like that's fine with me.
Kyrie was trying to be like Muhammad Ali. Ja was just trying to be old dog from Menace to Society.
That nigga Ja was trying to be Sonny Liston, just a big angry black nigga. But it was just one question. Hold up.
He got the timestamp.
How stressful can it be being John Morant? Very. And I feel like, I didn't pay enough attention to that. When it got rough, and I pretty much just let it all build up. And
this nigga said, and I quote, "I've been constantly talking to a therapist." This nigga said, "I've been doing anxiety breathing." Nigga, meditation, Ja? What the fuck is you talking about?
He had to become a yogi, nigga.
Fuck is wrong with you, Ja?
Stop him going to the strip club.
This nigga said anxiety breathing, Tony. He said like just goofy shit like that. Like
he said I've been stretching more.
I've been doing it. Yeah.
Drinking alkaline water.
I've been talking to my therapist every day. I hate seeing a black man in this position. You know what I mean?
Wouldn't you much rather see a white man in this position?
They do it so well.
Yeah.
They know how.
We ain't seen no self-destructive Asian man either. That'd be like having the first black president.
Self-destructive Asian man.
Because, they come from a real tight-knit community, nigga. Like, there's expected to be PhD graduates.
Bro,
so if you see one of them niggas self-destruct.
I was watching this South
White. He's about to do with Samurai's death.
They're all in San Diego. Is that where the Asians at?
Asians in San Diego?
What's the most populated?
Long Beach.
Oh, that's, yeah.
California.
the most populated
What
state for
is it
Asians.
about California that attracts so many Asian individuals?
Like, cause it's on the other side, right? Yeah, so they
come from the opposite direction.
They go in them cargo boats, them Wells Fargo boats. You know what I mean? Like a fucking zoo animal. That's how they get zoo
sardines.
animal. Yeah. Package them niggas up and send them over here, nigga. But nah. Shout out to
She got a made in China sticker on it.
Yeah, nigga.
And they all come with their own made in China sticker.
And them niggas reek.
Yeah.
Niggas smell like fish.
It smell like sushi, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Raw sushi.
Shit disgusting.
What was we talking about? We was talking about Ja. Did you put a pin in that? You got everything off? Did you see his old Instagram, bro?
I saw pictures of that.
This shit is like, it feels, Shakespeare said that the world is a stage.
Yeah.
This is one of them moments, nigga.
Yeah.
Every single picture on this nigga's account from like 2013 is just some shit. He's just proving his case, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna click a random. I guarantee you it's gonna be a very niggerish caption.
Screenshot that. Yeah.
I high as fuck. I high as fuck. He's in the classroom and he's still illiterate.
And you want to know what's crazy? He's just shutting his eyes. Like you can tell by like the crease in the eyelids. He's just
he's doing the light skin.
He's just forcing it.
I'm gonna click another.
Schmeizing, nigga.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I about to say you just made that up.
Nah, nigga, that would have been cold though. I should have took credit for it.
Schmeizes.
It's like, of course, I'm clicking on all the ones where you're doing soft shit. Let me see.
I about to say we're. Whoa,
Bro,
that's a hell of an origin story
look
too.
At this picture. It shit says hate being sober.
With the classic Chief Keef stance of 2012, nigga. They need to make that stance out of marble.
This could
like,
be a t-shirt.
You know how many niggas have took that stance?
Yeah.
That shit is beautiful.
Dual pistols with your feet shoulder width apart.
Shout out Glory Boys.
That's some real old rodeo shit right there. Shout out Chief Keef.
He has a snapback in every photo.
Yeah.
A snapback, not a fitted,
one,
which is completely different.
I don't know if he's at a bowling alley, but it says, I just want to fuck your best friend from one night only. Only. ... I think they call that shit ellipses. What that shit called? The little ...
That's too smart for me, nigga.
Ellipsis? I was close. Shout out Shane.
Of
Petty.
course, fucking Shane.
Of course, Shane know that shit.
Yeah,
He writes scripts.
This nigga.
He has to know.
Nigga smart ass.
He said, let me put in ellipses right here. Scene.
Yeah. Yeah, this nigga got a snap. You know, a nigga with a snapback is a deranged motherfucker. Because you want a hole in your head. You want a part of your brain out. You know what I'm saying?
You just lazy.
Or
you lazy.
Or
you want a one size fits all hat. You want to get that shit personalized. You don't go and get shoes any size that just adjust. You get them custom made for you.
Well, I mean, having a fitted is like having regular shoes, like having shoestrings, because it's adjustable. So really, like you know those Nike Flyknit shoes, they're for hard hatters, for people that can't tie their shoes. You know what I mean? They could just, it's like it folds up. It's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
I would wear that shit.
This picture says, "Cause disrespect me, I black his eye. That no lie."
I take that back. This nigga might be high.
He's on some type of drugs.
That nigga on some type of drugs.
He's on some type of drugs.
Hey man, get it. Like, let's give this nigga a break. Like, he was in the strip club with a pistol, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how bad can that be?
It could have been worse.
And it wasn't his gun. That's what he said. That was not my gun. I'm better than that.
You see, I'd rather him be in a strip club with another nigga's gun donating to whores than for him to be like choke slamming his girl through a TV.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
And speaking on that, context to that, because, you know, some people, you know, might be too slow for that. There was a football player. We talked about it. He demolished his wife.
Yeah.
Help me out. What's up? Like,
he knocked
some more
her out in the first round.
But like, what's dismembered?
Yeah. He dismantled her.
He
dismantled the TV with her.
What y'all got? Y'all got any fucking? Y'all don't got no big words for that. He fucked her up. He fucked her up. But I brought that up though, because my point was like, yo, Nigga, racism is becoming better. He only got 6 months for that shit.
Racism
He was
is
a black man. That's the important part.
Was she a white girl?
She was a white girl.
𝙿𝙻𝙰𝚃.
I'm bringing that up because there was a case where 2 prisoners was defending themselves against this racist security guard, and they ended up getting 200 years for that shit.
Goddamn.
So I have to.
Why did they do comical shit like that? Like give a nigga 200 years.
Yeah.
Why
right?
don't they just say till you die?
Yeah. They probably do both. And I wish I would have did like a lot more research on this because it's interesting. But yeah, can we bring that up real quick? Let's see what we can find real quick.
Yeah, what was the story again?
It's
2 dudes, they fighting a racist cop. Did they kill him?
They did, bro. They probably didn't even scratch him really.
You got some names, you got some information.
Yeah.
Just search easy on Lord.
Yeah, I got it. Fucking just type in matter of fact. Yep, this how it goes.
Can they prove that the cop was racist? They had this nigga on film
I
like
just sent
Donald
it in
Sterling.
the fucking chat, my fault. But so it was crazy because the week prior, I was on here talking about racism is good now.
Yeah,
You could beat a white bitch and get 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I agree with it, but this is just fucking crazy. Let's see. They got 200 years.
200 years.
Wait.
A piece?
Wait, hold up. I think it was one man, Christopher Naeem Trotter, had 3 months left in his prison sentence. Then on February 1st, 1985, he tried to save another incarcerated man's life in a fight against white supremacists and was punished with over a century behind bars.
How much black pride do you have? How much black pride do you have to be locked up? How many years was he in there? Is that 20?
Bro. He was in there for years, nigga.
He served years. And he had 3 months. He had a summer left.
Bro, that nigga was in there for
Race
years.
war breaks out, and he decides that he's going to put his freedom on the line for all niggas. Are you that? You got enough Malcolm X in you for that?
Nigga, if I see a nigga getting jumped in there by security guards.
With 3 months left on your bid.
First of all, I've never done time. But I heard the rule of thumb is you're not even supposed to tell niggas you getting out. So with 3 months, you're on your best behavior.
Yeah.
Nigga, you doing anything possible to stay low. So it might have been his friend. Damn, I should.
It was his homie. It was his
that one nigga who commented, "Why are you talking about if you haven't done research? Fuck you, nigga."
Yeah.
Because I bet you hear again, bitch.
Congratulations.
Bitch ass
Because he
nigga.
was right. We got to get shit like that framed.
Yeah. But I mean, it's all about the power of the message.
What does this say? This is the same thing. Yeah.
And it's
how much black pride do you have?
I have enough.
And how much time does he have now after helping this nigga?
February 1st.
Why if you gonna be
I have a lot of black pride, but
you have enough to save another brother?
Like, put it like
He's
this.
getting jumped by the Klan.
Put it like, well, the Klan is different. If I'm at a gas station and two white dudes is jumping this black dude or a black dude, I'm not going to necessarily help just because he's black.
I don't know what that black man did.
He might have smacked his bitch.
He might have touched some shit he wasn't supposed to.
He might have smacked one of the white dudes.
He might be a Karl Malone ass nigga.
Yeah. You never know. Especially nowadays.
He might be you might, instead of helping the black dude, you might want to help them white dudes, nigga. This might be a menace to society on the ground.
Yeah.
Come get a lick in for the public.
But nah, it's...
Like, one time, I'm chilling. I'm picking up my girl from work. I don't know if... I think I've told the story before, but there's a podcast. There's new listeners here.
Mm-hmm.
We're on Menace material now. It's a new fan base. I'm picking her up from fucking Boston Market.
Yeah.
I'm chilling in the car. Got my do-rag on. I'm laid back. I'm not really doing shit. I'm just waiting on her. Because for some reason, women just be late with everything.
And Boston Market is
located in Mini City. That is important because it sets the scene for this whole story.
Yes.
Everything makes sense because it happened in Mini City.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar with Mini City, congratulations to you for being in that tax bracket to where you don't have to go shop there.
Or even knowing like mini city as a term, knowing that, then you're probably fucked up in the head.
Yeah, you probably panhandling.
Yeah.
But I'm chilling, parking lot. I see this dude and this girl. They they getting a little physical.
They squabbling.
They squabbling. Some squabbles going on around there in this parking lot.
But is it like is he hitting her with the like a wide?
See, that's not a squabble. That's a brawl.
A wide. Okay.
That's a brawl. It's a difference.
So they're just grabbing.
They're squabbling. They're just getting real hands on. They get a little PDA going on. I'm thinking, like, all right, that's his girl. They're getting a little flirtatious.
Having a jiu-jitsu match.
I noticed that as they kept getting further down the street, like, he started trying to trip her. And I'm like, all right, it's funny.
Is she walking?
She's running. She's running. He's chasing her.
Wait, how? Like movie running or like real running?
It was a cinematic run.
So that bitch wasn't even running with her full might.
She wasn't running with full might. That's why I didn't suspect anything was a rock.
Okay.
But he tripped her. He finally caught her. And it wasn't like just like a playful trip. Like she smacked pavement, nigga. She was on that ground. Then he started like kicking her and stomping her out and shit. She got up, took off across the street, ran across traffic to get away from the nigga. At this point, I'm realizing this is a domestic abuse situation I'm witnessing, nigga. This isn't flirting.
Yeah.
They're not playing footsies.
This isn't.
He's trying to kill this bitch.
Yeah.
Right in front of me. She dips across traffic. She's on the other side of Capitol.
Wait. Okay, remember that other side of Capitol.
Yeah.
When he trips her, like, it's probably like when you get tripped, like you fall.
Yeah.
So like this bitch just got back up like a cat, nigga. Like she tripped and rolled, but she got back up.
She had a little parkour.
Okay.
She did a little parkour, tuck and roll.
Okay.
Kept her neck in the right positioning.
Okay.
Sprung back up and hauled ass across traffic. She didn't look left nor right. She was like getting hit by a car is better than being in the fucking same sidewalk as this nigga.
And it was a little dark, correct?
It was pitch black.
So all she needs is her peripheral. So she's a smart bitch, but she got to the end of Capitol.
Nah, she not that smart. She's a lucky bitch. That's what she is.
Yeah, she's a chicken that got across the road.
She's the chicken that got across without cracking an egg. She could have cracked some eggs, nigga.
Yeah.
She could have been on the pavement.
Yeah.
I say all that to say this. There wasn't no point in time where I thought about getting out of my car and helping. Mind you, part of that is because I thought that they was playing. And by the time it got real serious, it was too late. They was gone. So I was like, damn. It was interesting, though.
Black people?
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't. It depends on who my friend is in jail. I'm probably watching this nigga get jumped. How real are friendships do you make in jail? How real are those friendships? Is that like going to college? Like y'all homies for life now? Y'all was in the same fraternity?
It's like being in the Marines. You know what I mean? When you go into battle, that's your brother in arms. You know, when you outside, not on deployment, you probably call the nigga, but you know, it's not. You're not in battle.
Yeah, like
they're battle brothers.
Like, do you go to jail?
Yeah.
Get a group of friends, get out before all them niggas, and then just suddenly become a fundraiser for niggas commissary? Like, you got to stay in touch with these niggas for life?
It's
went on a
not
cruise.
like that.
I was like 14, 15 years old. I went on a cruise. I played basketball 24/7 on that fucking cruise. And I wasn't the only nigga. It was like me and a group of like 11 niggas in total.
The court was inside?
The court was outside. We will hoop all day till like 1 a.m., go take a shower, go to the little teen club, nag on bitches, try to get MILFs.
We have to go on a cruise.
We have to do something incredible. We don't vacation.
All
we do is work, nigga.
Fuck a bitch over the ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make the bitch seasick.
Yeah. Ugh.
But all we would do was hoop and then go to the teen club, nigga. Shit was beautiful. I kept in contact with them niggas in the group chat on Kick for about 3-4 years after that shit.
Dudes is different. Like
we bonded having a good time.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, them prison relationships probably last longer, especially longer than the Carnival Cruise friendship.
Oh, for sure. Especially if, you stabbing a nigga with, your homie. Mm-hmm. And, I'm being stereotypical, but, I mean, every nigga on Soft White Underbelly that's been to prison or jail say the stereotypical shit.
Yeah, like you put a honey bun on my bed and you try to glaze my ass.
Yeah, like he walked in his yeah. I think Nori said that shit.
Nori got his ass glazed, allegedly?
It was somebody talking about how
that shit.
they walked in on their cell and it was a honey bun, and I was like, oh my God, like
Yeah.
they want my buns.
They want my buns.
But it was completely
They wanted to get in his little Debbie's.
yeah, his strawberry shortcakes.
Yeah.
But nah, it was completely. I forgot who said that
Try to
shit.
put a drop of lemon in it.
Speaking of getting in to places you're not supposed to be, Andrew Wiggins allegedly, well, not allegedly, he's been out for a minute. If you haven't noticed, out, like
of the
not
closet.
playing,
Okay.
like not playing.
Low management.
Yeah, type shit. But rumors are starting to circulate that his bitch had been cheating on him with his best friend,
All right.
and the kids that he's raising are his best friends. So not only is he's coming off the bench and he's a stepfather to his own kids.
He just won a championship. That is a hell of a way. Like, imagine you had probably the best year of your life, because I think that was a career year for him.
Bro,
I think he got the chip and he was an integral part. Because you got to understand, he was looked at as a bust for a period of time.
Which wasn't even his fault.
He was supposed to be the next Kobe Bryant.
As soon as he went on the fucking Warriors, like the team got better. Like it was in the numbers.
He became an integral. That's what's great about the Warriors is they got a real nice system to where if you got a key role that you can play, you can be an integral part of that.
But
apparently somebody was putting their key in his bitch hole. Unlock the door. What's going on?
I was looking for somebody to search up.
There's nobody here. We're by ourselves.
I was looking for somebody to search up Andrew Wiggins' bitch, but let's look her up.
I forgot this is important because you need full context.
But you know what I mean?
You got to be able to make an educated decision. We give opinions at the end of the day. We need the most information we can get.
And these are all rumors, but I haven't seen.
So he's just taking a little anxiety break.
This is girl, man. You know what I'm saying? Imagine being.
You see this situation, even though it's alleged, it just makes the John Morant situation a lot worse. Because, like, what was he going through to where he needed so much relief? He's in strip clubs. He's playing with guns. He's just trying to self-sabotage.
And he's still playing.
There's no chapter about self-sabotage in your Simply Psychology book, nigga?
That's a wonderful question. I don't believe so, though. I don't believe so. Some white man probably invented it.
If anybody has the right to garnish pistols,
to
act very niggerish, to beat up 17-year-olds out of just pure rage, it's Andrew Wiggins.
Allegedly.
His best friend got his girl pregnant, and he raised the baby.
Allegedly. If he wanted to drive through a Burger King, he deserves it. Like 400 miles per hour.
Yeah,
he's like, nigga, fuck everything. And look at it, man. Like, this nigga just happy. And this is a championship photo, too.
See, this shit makes you wonder, like, what happened?
And then, look at the, like, you know, you got to.
He looked like he has survivor's remorse. He looked like he can't even believe he's here.
It looked like he knows. That baby don't even look like him.
I mean, the eyes are very similar.
Bro,
the eyes are very similar.
Niggas think we brothers. Like, they probably got the same, like.
Shit, we're more related than Andrew Wiggins and his daughter.
I wonder, like, who's the friend, though? Because that shit is unfortunate. But nah, man, that shit is crazy. Like, does
that go to show that it doesn't matter what you do in life? Like, you got to think.
Bro.
I'm sure Andrew Wiggins' friend, if you friends with an NBA player, you're doing pretty decent for yourself.
Bro,
unless you knew the nigga in high school. So, you taking a nigga's bitch who's worth millions of dollars.
How do you...
This nigga is a warrior for Golden State.
And it's like...
That's like being a Spartan.
And you know, niggas...
Spartans was getting mad pussy just from being in the fucking... What they call that? The robe.
Yeah, the gown or something. The gown, yeah. It's unfortunate, like...
The toga.
How do you know that?
They do like toga parties, don't they? Ain't that like a thing?
Toga parties are a thing.
Toga parties.
Toga parties.
What's a toga party?
It's a party where everybody's wearing toga.
Can we look that up, please?
You need a visual reference.
Are there women?
No, these are white males. Typically fraternities.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, women be there.
Yeah, the bitches be there.
Why you?
Any excuse to not wear as much clothes as normal. Yeah, there's some white women.
That's some like
a St. Patrick's Day celebration.
That's an excuse to wear some pagan shit.
This is an excuse to be white.
You know what I mean? Nigga, this nigga look like these bitches from Mount Olympus. Fuck out of here. I didn't think it was gonna be like that. That's fucking crazy.
Disappointed, nigga.
That's crazy.
It's Greek, I think.
Yeah,
Toga,
some Greek.
It's Greek, I think.
Yeah.
That's how they used to party. That's what they used to wear for parties.
This is
But
what
I think
Christmas.
it was on. I think it's for some freak shit. Like
This is what Christmas was.
yeah,
Christmas.
you go butt
Yeah.
naked up underneath that, and you just have a white sheet on, pretty much.
Easy,
So
easy
that
access for you to
yeah,
fuck the
whole
homie real quick.
The whole party, everybody has easy access to get it cracking.
Easy access to fuck the homie, fuck the homie's girl. It was the first swinger event. They was having big ass orgies.
Swinger uniform.
Paganism, nigga. They were hedonists.
It's a lot of
They
white
were just
women though.
seeking pleasure.
I'm gonna look up some toga parties. I feel like it's a lot. It
We
might,
should infiltrate a toga party.
nigga. Well,
NC State always used to happen back in the day. Always.
word. Did I tell you about that glory hole place in Raleigh?
Nah, I don't believe so.
I was on fucking Reddit, stumbled upon this glory hole shit.
The story doesn't ever start like that.
Look, but
You don't just be on Reddit.
But that's how.
stumbling across glory holes.
That's
nigga.
it. Just
what was
look.
you doing?
It just happened that way. Look,
Like,
it just happened that way.
Alright,
Look,
I'm
it just,
gonna let you live.
Look.
But
I'm trying to.
I just want
look,
you to know.
Jaw, you didn't say that when Jaw was struck. I know it's not my guns, nigga.
You was stressed out. You had to find some.
Let me pull a Jaw, nigga. But
Shit, if he can, we can.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We both black men. But there's a glory hole place in Raleigh that you have to send an email and some more shit before they send you the location.
This is a professional establishment, nigga.
I gotta show you that shit.
Would you gotta send some blood samples too?
I don't believe so, but I feel like if you do, that's like a plus.
It's like
You might get moved up in the line.
Mm-hmm.
You got clean papers, but nah, man, it's a lot of freaky shit going on. And then you got to think about like Andrew Wiggins and his situation. Like he's probably just thinking about like how his girl was being fucked, because that's like that's the part that like will really get you. It's like not only am I taking care of this bitch.
He's Canadian. He looks like he's probably faithful too. So he's probably turning down a bunch of masseuse pussy.
Bro. He's
These
probably
hoes that be at these hotels.
Bruh.
Any nigga that don't comb his hair in the NBA is a
scary
faithful
man.
black man.
Is a scary man.
He's a
right?
faithful man.
Yeah. Whoa.
Bro, them niggas got the
I
type
don't
of bread that they can get their head braided before the game and then get it rebraided after.
Yeah, type shit.
I want fresh braids for the game. They don't want fresh braids again after.
Yeah.
This bitch didn't even leave the arena.
Shout out to AI. He did that shit.
She didn't even put a comb down.
Uh-huh. You get your shit blow dried. Yeah, niggas need my fucking hair done. Yeah, I need to get a trusty African woman.
Yeah. You think African women do the best braids? You haven't been to a Hispanic place, right?
Nah, but I haven't heard good things. Like I heard they fuck up coarse hair and shit.
It depends.
I got a couple
It depends.
women friends, they talk about that shit.
It probably depends on who you go to.
It depends.
You see, when I was getting my hair braided as a little nigga, I was going to the Dominicans. She was getting my shit right.
Was she she was black?
Dominican.
She was Dominican.
She was Dominican.
Fat ass,
That
fake
was
ass.
before you could even identify as Afro-Latina. That
Latinx.
Bitch didn't even have the option.
Yeah. That bitch was Latina, huh?
Hispanic. Nigga.
I've always just trusted Africans with my scalp, though. You know what I mean?
Did Africans create braids? I think that's true, right? Can we Google that, please? Who created braids? Was it Africans? It had to be.
You know, I love being ignorant like that, but I can't just take that.
There's a difference, but what's the difference?
I think everybody invented everything. Like
The origin of braids can be traced back 5,000 years in African culture to 3,500 BC. They were very popular among women. I'm not reading the rest of that. It's not really important.
Brady, sorry.
Invented in Africa. Nigga, yeah. Pyramids. I wonder what else was invented in Africa. Like, where are tampons from?
What was they using as tampons?
Probably some palm leaves. 𝙿𝙻𝙰𝚃. That doesn't sound too Caucasian. There's some ethnicity in it.
Nah, he's
the
German.
menstrual tampon most commonly used in the 21st century. This shit was in 1931.
menstrual tampon.
I wonder.
That's like having.
I wonder what he was doing.
Bro, yeah.
So where
right.
he was like, "This is a problem I gotta solve.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to fuck this bitch, and once every month, she's bleeding profusely. She's leaking.
The same concept a male gynecologist has, or the same idea.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Like, it might just be like some creepy shit.
He has an infatuation with pussy.
Can you even hate a male gynecologist?
Can you hate a male gynecologist?
Like, cause you
can shame him. You can look at him
dude.
like he's a creep.
How?
Because who becomes a pussy professor without any sexual intent? It's like, nah.
But that's
nigga,
whoa.
that's gay. Being a gynecologist might be gay. Being like a thespian.
How are you gonna homosexualize the male gynecologist in the
Think
country, Tony?
He doesn't like pussy so much that he doesn't even see it how majority of men do. That shit is just a biological mechanism to him.
He knows pussy.
It's like a toilet. Like he's like a plumber.
He knows pussy so much that it's probably boring to him. Yo, that nigga, like, you think gynecologists is just going around like God, turning water into wine, just making bitches come? Like, hey, you know, like, let me show you something. Does that translate?
It's possible. Because you know the inner workings of the vagina.
Yeah.
You literally studied it for years in university.
Yeah.
I studied it too. I was just doing my own studies.
That nigga
was an undergrad.
Best pussy eating techniques.
He probably does.
He probably learned it.
Yeah. Because shout out to Mama Tanya, LOI's residential
dominatrix
sexologist expert.
Friend. Yeah.
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 Even though we ain't heard from this bitch in some weeks.
Yeah.
Hope she's doing all right. She got psoriasis, right? She got something wrong.
She has like 5 diseases for fat bitches, 5 diseases for white women, and 5 diseases for just to have a disease.
Yeah, she's just like a fucking, it's like a playlist.
A sickly motherfucker.
She's a sick playlist.
But she's a dominatrix, and she will put a finger in your ass. But what was you about to say?
I don't know what I was about to say, but shout out to Mama Tanya.
Shout out to her. She didn't teach us any pussy eating techniques.
She
Not that
things
I would need it. I think I'm pretty good on the pussy eating technique.
That might be the ego, though.
Possibly.
Because no matter how much you know,
it's always you don't know nothing.
You see, one day you're gonna be down there, you're gonna be eating some pussy, and that bitch gonna look at you like victory has defeated you.
Yeah. I don't know though. I don't think that shit's never happened before.
Confidence.
I don't know.
How old were you when you found out how to make a girl bust a nut consistently? Like you can get the job done. How long did that take?
Well, I'm 22 and I know how to do it, so I've been fucking since about 5 years. So not long.
5 years old?
But for 5 years, been fucking for about 5 years.
Fucking for 5 years.
Well, I mean, what do you mean by that question? Like, how long did it take?
I don't remember what the question was.
Like,
how long did it take for you to figure out?
Oh, like what?
The inner workings of a vagina, the buttons to press,
probably
the switch to grab,
probably
what the emergency brake is.
Probably like 2 years in.
2 years after
I had a solid understanding of pleasing a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Know how to do it with my fingers, the tongue, you know what I mean, the piece. It's weird to say. I don't want to say dick in front of you. Like, there's a bunch of dudes in here.
Yeah, there's a bunch of dudes here. There's always a bunch of dudes here. I wonder how different it would be if it was women in here. Then the conversation would be a different tone.
We'll just be turning them bitches like, hey, what's the best pussy?
Yeah. Where your G-spot?
Yeah. Be misogynistic.
Yeah.
Nah, that would be interesting. That's why we got to talk to that sexy sex education.
Sexy education?
Yeah. Because I feel like if I tell that bitch my pussy eating technique, she'll lose her mind and shit.
That's just your confidence, nigga. That's just your ego. But you might be delusional. She might be like, nigga, you're breaking the pussy. See, you never know too much.
Yeah.
You never that great.
You know, you gotta have some delusional confidence. But
you gotta have
I think
a little bit.
Nah, man.
I saw this one study. This shit was saying about 2035.
Yeah.
The future is fat, nigga. Majority of people are gonna be clinically obese. About 51% of the population. 2035, nigga. And They say the biggest rate of increase is going to be in poor African and Asian communities. Think about that shit, nigga. So all of those Eyes of an Angel commercials where you just had to donate 25 cents a month to feed Africans. We fed the fuck out of them Africans, Justin. We solved world hunger. Majority of the people are going to be obese. So you can't go complaining about some world hunger shit. Because if everybody hungry, why everybody fat?
I've seen 3 fat Asians in my life.
Were they all
that were like kids,
like
in between kids in high school?
Were they sumo wrestlers?
Nah, that's not that. I don't count that. I don't count that because it's not like it's not just you're fat for a reason, which it's like I'll give you a pass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just being fat, I only seen like 3 fat Asians, so I don't know if that's true. You telling me Asians is gonna have the highest percentage?
Yeah. You never been to Asia. You talking about Asian Americans. We're talking about actually in Asia.
Oh, we're talking about actual Asians.
Nah, it's a global.
This is
statistic.
global, nigga.
This is a global statistic. Nigga.
Oh, okay.
51% of the world is gonna be obese. Not just America. We probably already have 51% of obese people in America.
What is this gonna mean for like
McDonald's
or like bad bitches? Is there going to be more fat, bad bitches?
No, because we have so many. We figured out plastic surgery.
So they're always going to find their way.
We're at the pinnacle of plastic surgery right now.
And it's, nigga, that's what we need to look up. Where is plastic surgery going to be in 2035?
It's going to be a booming market. The industry is going to take off.
But I wonder if it's going to be, because now you can't, if a bitch has like some A cups, you can't just put a goddamn D cup in that shit. It would look stupid.
You got to work your way up to it. It depends on how elastic or skinny.
How elastic, how the titties drop. It's a bunch of different variables.
Bitch might have a bunch of biotin in the titties.
You know what I mean?
She got some extra elasticity.
But on average, you can't do that. But by 2035, you might be able to make it naturally big. Like,
yeah, because technology going to advance. Yeah. But I feel like if 51% of the population is now fat, the beauty standard might change. That's like niggas like thick bitches already, but the definition of a thick bitch is going to
change. Thick is going to become skinny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
we not even going to, it's going to be niggas who were obese in 2013. Now they just like featherweight because it's way fatter people.
I want to, for like bitches like Gwenadora. Like, she's pretty fat. She actually won the fucking BBW Clip Artist Award.
She's winning awards, nigga.
So it's tricky. Well, if that is true, I better not hear a single fat bitch complaining about being fat.
Yeah, nah.
And how dudes don't perceive the word sexy as being connected to fat and all this other shit.
Bitch don't even know she's in style right now. In Mexico,
bitches in the game.
In Mexico, in high schools, they've replaced the desk. Well, not all of the schools, but in this one school in particular, they replaced the desk with like the little bicycle thing. What do they call it? An elliptical bike?
What?
Yeah, like
that little Peloton shit, nigga.
Yeah, it's a desk and you working out at the same time.
And that's Mexicans, right?
Yeah, Mexicans.
Tell me why I saw some Asian shit where the desk flips back on some movie theater shit and turns into a bed.
And I was about to say like an ab crunch machine.
Like you've been on an airplane before.
Yeah.
Like if everybody had their seat back, it just looks like a bunch of slanted. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. A bunch of Asian kids sleeping. But speaking of classrooms, that's kind of a perfect segue. There's a new-ish thing. I don't know what's
newish.
I don't know what state is doing this, but it's a bulletproof room inside of a classroom.
For the school, right? It's like a pull-out shit
for this. It's a little white girl doing this, so it's like. Imagine in a real situation, she had kids helping her.
That shit's so light, it don't even seem like it's bulletproof. Shit ain't gonna work, nigga.
Nah, bro, they said it's bulletproof. And
you said it's that easy.
It's that easy, right?
How easy is it to close it?
It's probably simple as fuck. But they did say that because schools aren't getting shot up every day, so they use this room as like a quiet room and like a chill room.
Yeah. Nigga be in bed.
It's like they have tile floor. It's no.
How much did this cost? Because this is a public school, right? We pay for that. That's your tax money, nigga.
Should the parents engage a parent with sport? A white man was just asking the same question under the comments.
Who paid for that?
Yeah, how we paying for this?
Us, nigga. That
Hmm.
check was written by Uncle Sam.
Let me hear this bitch
That's
again.
all funding. What she was playing?
But like, where is this at? She has a country. She's from like Missouri or some shit.
Alabama, Tennessee.
Yeah, that bitch from Missouri.
Yeah.
But bulletproof classrooms.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we at now.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Were you ever scared that the school was gonna get shot up back in the day?
Hell no.
Yeah, I was never worried about that shit.
Never.
Nah. We didn't have like no white dudes walking around that could have been a threat like that. Like if you want to make a nigga into that character, you could do it. But he's not. We didn't have like.
I never believed in any of those child scares. Like somebody can kidnap you. I'm like, how the fuck they gonna kidnap me? You know what I'm saying?
You see, I had a healthy, or actually an unhealthy dose of paranoia about that shit until I realized that they don't do that to little black kids like that, or to niggas specifically.
To niggas specifically.
Yeah, I'm walking around with cornrows and a tank top, nigga.
And you say you a turn off.
I don't even look takeable.
Yeah. How they gonna market this nigga?
Mm-hmm. It's like that Cat Williams show where he was like Michael Jackson. He was like, I could take my son to Neverland Ranch right now. Bet you Michael can't fuck him.
Uh-huh.
Niggas is unfuckable.
Cut from a different cloth.
You couldn't do that to Riley. It's a bunch of little Riley Freemans running around.
Nah,
you ain't doing that shit to them.
Nah, son. You remember when Riley was wearing the Gangsta-licious clothing, nigga?
Different. That's not getting kidnapped.
He had the Gangsta-licious skirt on, nigga.
Yeah, for an episode.
Which is long enough. That's like in Riley's time.
20 minutes. Nigga.
In Riley's time, that's very gay.
That's a day.
That's a lifetime's worth of gayness for Riley. Nigga was wearing a skirt.
Yeah, for a nigga like that, everything gay. Shout out to Boondocks. I don't know why they can't figure that shit out. Because they keep trying to reboot it.
They gonna figure it out. Hopefully they figure it out before it's too late.
You think it would ever be too late? That shit probably like dropping Grand Theft Auto 6. Like niggas been playing the other shit for so long that no matter when they do it, it's gonna make an impact. Because it's heavily awaited. It's like a whole lot of red. That shit got a lot more press because it was just a long-awaited, anticipated album. If he would have just dropped it like a normal nigga, he would have got normal nigga results.
I hope so. But the Boondocks name it will always do well. But in terms of like the age demographic that was watching the Boondocks, I feel like you can age out. Like people age out of your market. You feel me? Like
yeah, but there's always gonna be new niggas that's that same age. It's gonna be another.
But what if like
young nigga to replace the View?
But what if in 10 years they drop a new Boondocks reboot, and it's almost like the Proud Family reboot?
Niggas
like,
is watching that. There's people watching it.
I don't know. It's not gonna be. But
nostalgia plays always work. That's why they keep doing it. That's why nobody's making anything original. It's not necessary. If you just keep rehitting the same leftovers.
But them doing it doesn't mean it's working. I know what you mean.
They
but
wouldn't do it if it's not working.
Like Transformers, they keep making them shits, but
because niggas keep paying to see that shit.
I ain't watching that shit without Shia LaBeouf. Shout out Shia LaBeouf.
That nigga's insane.
He's kind of insane in real life.
Yeah,
I'll give it to him.
It's something about them thespian niggas.
Nah, bruh. Did you watch what was his movie called? Honey Boy? Honey Boy
it's new.
On Amazon. It's newish. Honey Boy on Amazon Prime. It's like a hour and 30 minutes. It roughly follows his life.
It's a biopic about Shia LaBeouf.
And he plays his father. The shit is crazy. He's an amazing actor. Shout out to Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
But he was kind of he wasn't abused, but he was
he was a little tormented.
He wasn't cared for properly. Yeah. But back to the Boondocks for Riley.
But just to stay on that, just to double down on how crazy he is, he came out and said that all that terrible stuff that his dad was doing in the movie that he was doing was all a lie. The only time his dad ever hit him was when he caught him smoking a cigarette in his entire life.
This nigga romanticized his own movie.
Yeah.
He romanticized his father as a horrible father in an entire movie, pretty much.
But
He's a horrible son.
But you got to understand, he probably wrote the movie in the mind state that he was a child, so he made it worse than what it is, which is probably what he did as a kid too.
That nigga was trying to get a Sundance Festival nomination. Nigga.
You know, when you a child and you don't know how to make sense of your situation, you going
So you saying that as a
exaggeration.
child, you don't have the wherewithal, the experience, or the knowledge base to make accurate assessments on what's going on around you, right? So like if your neighbor puts a Mexican titty in your mouth and she's molesting you, but you just you're just so young, you don't understand what that even is. You just think you enjoy it because your dick hard.
But that's not even.
You know what I mean?
That was like 4 out of 10.
What you
But
mean?
that was
Yeah, I'd say 7.
7. Are you serious?
7.
Let's be real.
7 out of 10.
It's like it's us, so it's good, but it's
You
like
the
4 out
boy-
of 10.
you was like,
But
it
it's
wasn't
first of all, that's completely different. First of all,
8 to be specific.
I was 8. The titties was nice. It was a lot of niggas who.
You're romanticizing this.
Bro,
You
I'm
was
not.
a child.
I wasn't a child.
You see, if Justin made his own movie and played his father, he gonna be fucking that bitch. It's gonna be beyond just sucking titties, nigga. He's gonna convince the bitch to do it.
It wasn't even.
He said he's the aggressor in this situation.
It wasn't even like that. She was cool people.
Yeah,
It
she
wasn't even like that.
She was probably as cool as a pedophile could get.
She wasn't a pedophile. And I wasn't a victim.
Hey,
It's like
and Shia LaBeouf's dad was beating his ass.
he did beat his ass.
Yeah, according to him, his child judgment.
He did beat his ass like one time.
Yeah, one time.
Hey, one time.
He said, my dad is probably beat my ass one time because he's only ever had one opportunity to do that for real.
My father's never with me, but my mother has a lot of times.
Yeah, my mother's
Which
beat the shit out of
which I had to like kind of decipher in my head. I'm like, it's like, fuck. It's like my father not here, but it's like you the one whooping me. It's like who the fuck is the bad guy? But
He said there's no superhero in this scenario.
but he ain't shit, huh?
Yeah. Shit, I'd rather you leave than beat me.
You feel me? But nah, that's funny as shit. Nah, man. But nah, I don't like that. Don't judge that Mexican bitch. She was a good fucking girl.
Deranged, nigga.
I wonder what she was going through. And I'm cool with her brother.
She had
You
to
wanna know
be
what's
going through
crazy?
something to give you some
I
titty.
saw her brother.
Recently,
Yeah, well, recent enough, like, cause we're cool, kind of. He's like much older.
you can't be that cool.
Well, he doesn't
your
know.
sister's titty.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, but like that doesn't make it any better.
It's honestly
It's
that
actually worse.
might make us closer. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, cause he ain't sucked his sister's titty.
You gotta understand, to be over her crib
That is
sucking the titty, like that was a lot of time being spent. Like I wasn't just sucking the titty. I was watching Telemundo too, asking like, yo, what the fuck are they saying? And they describing what they saying and
He
shit.
was watching telenovelas and shit.
You know what I mean? But nah, it wasn't grooming.
Yeah, it wasn't grooming. She just happened to have orange juice and PlayStation.
They're
She was a fucking coincidence.
they're a Mexican family. What Mexican family doesn't have orange juice and
Can't be
PlayStation?
Mexican without a PlayStation and orange juice, nigga. I'm on
That's-
your side.
that's what I'm
I agree
saying.
with you, nigga.
Said that orange juice, and it was more than orange juice. Fruit roll-ups and shit.
Fruit roll-ups.
You know what I mean?
Everything that you love in one place.
Hey,
Coincidentally, nigga.
that's a fun time.
Hell yeah.
But this nigga Trump is tripping. Did you know he has his own app?
Yeah. Something. It's called something.
The MAGA app. He announced on the
That's
app.
why he's not tweeting no more.
Yeah, because he has his own fucking infrastructure. He had announced that he's gonna be arrested Tuesday
Yeah, he said that shit.
over some I believe it was a like sexual misconduct case, and he had paid the bitch some hush
This
money.
is the situation with Stormy Daniels, I believe.
Yeah. So they getting back at him with that. It's fucked up. Like, what were they doing with these women that was so okay then, but like terrible now? You know what I mean? Like in 10 years, like back in our day, right?
Yeah.
Smack ass
Back in
Friday.
our day. Oh, okay.
Smack ass Friday. You know what I mean? You just smack a bitch ass. And she, like, if a girl didn't get her ass smacked on Smack Ass Friday, she would feel bad. Like, that was the mentality back then for them.
That might have been the justification we made for smacking all these bitches' asses.
Nah, son.
You know what I mean?
Bro, once you...
Like, she like it. She love it.
Because women are goofy. Like, they want to feel accepted. They want to feel appreciated. Yeah. And they'll do that in whichever way that we make it deem acceptable. Mm-hmm. And smacking ass was deemed acceptable.
Everybody want a little bit of validation. You can't blame the bitch.
But, like...
She got her ass slapped at the recess on Friday, nigga.
Bro, like, how can she not feel good
like
the whole weekend?
A pageant.
Yeah. A pat on the back for real. But how... Like, I wonder if that's cool now.
Smacking ass?
Like, I wonder if that's acceptable.
Bro, these little niggas growing up in a different generation. It's a lot more politically correct.
You would think it might be worse.
Nope.
Imagine if it's worse.
They got to ask for consent. May I slap your ass? Takes all the fun out of it.
So it's not a surprise no more.
Element of surprise.
Yeah.
It's the look of shock.
See your bitch heels go up.
No, we probably sound crazy.
Nah.
I don't know.
Nah. You want to know what's crazy? It's probably
soundbite this shit up.
It's probably a bunch of women who wasn't getting their ass smacked who probably still feels a certain
are the
way.
Ones that are gonna comment saying that this is misogynistic behavior. This is toxic masculinity,
which they should be. We're doing something right.
And then if you say sweetie, we're done.
Bro, there was so much fucked up shit going on back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just what it is, low key. Like,
and that's just for our generation. Like for y'all's,
yeah,
you know what I mean.
It was that type of shit too. Like,
put your finger in a bitch booty hole, fucking Thursdays.
Yeah,
it's the '90s.
Yeah, fuck.
But that's what it is. Without like guidance of like an older man to tell you like what you should and shouldn't be doing, you'll fuck around and just do what the creep nigga's doing because it looks like he's getting pussy.
He's around pussy.
That sounded like oh shit.
That sounds personal, right?
Yeah, like was all the niggas that was doing creep shit back in your day, was they getting all the bitches?
Nah, not necessarily, but like you would talk to a nigga who might be getting bitches and find out later that he was doing some creep shit.
Oh, you're saying in that type of way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like on some don't meet your heroes.
Yeah,
like you don't
that type
want
of
to know
shit. Yeah.
how he did that magic trick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a damn shame.
It's real out here.
Yeah.
The truth hurts.
And
LOI tells it.
Nah.
In a manner that's so delicious.
Always.
You crave this shit every Wednesday at 6.
AM and PM.
Yeah.
And Tuesday at 7.
Yeah.
And fucking April the 7th at 7 p.m.
When we're talking shit on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Introducing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They want us to do that.
Exactly.
They want us to do a lot of things.
And shout out to the brothers that have been hitting us up about some album cuts.
Yeah.
You know, they need some intros. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit of narration.
Some, you know.
You can get in my Morgan Freeman bag.
Yeah. I might go up on that bitch like Tracy Morgan.
I'm going to treat that shit like Pixar.
Literally.
I'm a Disney character, nigga.
Nigga, I'm going to treat that shit like an anime, nigga. I'm going to be like Deku. Mm-hmm. Y'all watch My Hero Academia? I do. Yeah, if you know Deku, he's like hella passionate. He just be screaming all the time.
I feel like that's all Asians are. Characters.
Not the niggas. I about to say 1 second left, that would have been bad.
Yeah, Vietnamese people, they all a little hype.
Mandarin, all that shit.
Yeah.
Short-tempered.
Yep. We should probably turn this shit off before we piss some Asians off.
I was about to say, we gave y'all niggas a hot one. It's been lovely. It was almost toasty in here, which is weird.
I forgot about that heat.
Yeah, I was about to say that's probably for the best. But it's been good. It's been great. If you enjoyed it, like, share, and comment. We didn't say that shit in the beginning.
Yeah, fuck it.
Damn.
But we didn't say that at the beginning, which we need to start doing. But if you hearing him say this shit right now, you probably already did that.
Exactly.
Listen to an hour and 55 minutes of fuckery.
Hit that bell right beside the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Go to our page, like, comment, share, and
or dislike.
That too.
That's an option.
And if you want,
can also unsubscribe from this shit if you really not feeling it. You know, the choice is yours.
Yeah.
We don't like to hold niggas hostage.
Yeah.
We want willing participants. If you listening to this shit, I need some enthusiasm, nigga.
Yo.
I don't want no half-assing.
I told a nigga about our show, right?
Casual viewership.
It's this black dude. He comes through the line at McDonald's. This nigga has a chauffeur, and like
He has a chauffeur.
He has a chauffeur.
Is his chauffeur white?
No, he's black. He has a chauffeur and a Mercedes, like SL, let them 2-door joints. It's like just money and shit.
He still eats McDonald's.
I told him about he still eat McDonald's.
He didn't even go to Char Grill.
I told him about the show, and he was like, "Hey man, I got a chance to watch a show," but he was just getting his food and leaving, so I didn't get to hear his points and what like he thought about the show. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm interested in seeing like
what this rich ass nigga.
But he was smiling. He was smiling. It wasn't like, "Hey man, I saw the show." It was like, "Hey man, I caught the show."
Okay.
So it was.
I'm about to say, he might not be able to relate to this.
He said it like a proud uncle.
We speak from an impoverished point of view.
Yeah.
This nigga has a chauffeur.
I was about to say, we can only dream. Yeah, nigga.
I get to a chauffeur is having a girl drive.
Nigga, we just got to the point where niggas is helping us record to this shit.
We just got a monitor.
Yeah, literally.
5 episodes. We 100 something episodes in.
Damn, and y'all been rocking the all way. I said all way. The whole way.
Yeah. I mean, niggas tired.
Yeah, niggas tired.
We really just bullshitting right now. We should have been turned this off. But we still talking. We still here. We about to land this plane. Land the plane.
Wednesdays at 6, 7. Tuesdays at 7, April 7th. You know. Yeah. You know the deal.
LOI the show. Tone Groove.
J Noblez.
Shout out AJ. Shout out Lauren on the ones and twos. We've been great. Y'all niggas been decent. Goodbye.